Hi, this is Venkatesh. Today I am going to cook a sweet dish, a dessert, very popular in India, and it is Sevai Kheer or Payasam. Okay, let us look at the ingredients. I have taken sabudana or sago seeds. This is just a sample. This is how it looks. So I have soaked half cup of sago seeds or sabudana in 1 cup of hot water for 1 hour, and this is how it becomes after you soak it for 1 hour. I have taken 2 tablespoons of charoli or chirunji seeds, which is the English name is kadappan almond. I have taken 1 teaspoon of kesar, saffron. I have taken 3 tablespoons of cashew nuts or kaju, a pinch of salt. I have taken 2 tablespoons of kishmish or raisin. I have taken cardamom powder. This is elaichi powder. This is mixed with same quantity of sugar and I have crushed it. So this is a mixture of cardamom powder and sugar. Half of cardamom powder, half of sugar. So this is 1 tablespoon in total. Then I have taken 1 cup of sugar. I have taken 3/4 cup of vermicelli. This is roasted vermicelli, already roasted. If you are taking the normal one, you have to roast it in ghee before use. And then I have taken 3 cups of milk. So let us start cooking payasam or kheer. So first I am going to soak the kesar and the charoli in water. Alright, let it soak for maybe 30 minutes. I have taken a deep pan, kadai like pan, and I am going to add 2 tablespoons of ghee, clarified butter. So I have also taken ghee. I am going to heat it up. So let the ghee heat up nicely. The ghee has melted and it is nice and warm. I am going to roast the cashew just for a minute or so and remove it. Roast it for a minute until it becomes very light golden brown. So the cashews are roasted nicely. I'm going to remove it. See this nice light golden brown. In the same hot ghee, I'm going to roast the raisins or kishmish for a minute or until it swells. Wow, done. That's it. Enough. Now I'm going to remove it. Nicely swelled. Remove it. In the same ghee, I will add the sevaiyan or vermicelli and roast it just for 20 to 30 seconds. That's it. Because the sevaiyan is already roasted. So I have roasted the vermicelli for 20 seconds on low flame. Nice aroma is coming. I am going to add the milk slowly. Very nice. And after you add the milk, add the soaked sago or sabudana. And mix it well. Keep stirring it. So after adding the soaked sago or soaked sabudana, I'm going to add the charoli so that the charoli also cooks nicely. And then time to add our roasted cashew and roasted raisin. Give it a mix. Cook everything on medium flame. Once it is heated up, then we'll add the sugar, saffron, cardamom powder and a pinch of salt. So we'll just allow it to heat up. I've been cooking the payasam for almost 8 to 10 minutes on low flame so that the sago and the vermicelli is cooked nicely. Yeah, it's nicely cooked and it has swelled. If you see the payasam is too thick, you can add water, a little bit of water. So I think it's too thick, I'll add a little bit of water to it and give it a mix. And now it's time to add sugar, the pinch of salt and kesar, saffron water. Give it a nice mix. And cover it and cook it on low flame for almost another 8 to 10 minutes. Alright, so we'll cover it and cook it for 8 to 10 minutes on low flame. So this has been cooking for 10 minutes on low flame. Let us see. Wow, it's perfectly done. You can see the light golden color, that's because of the saffron, the kesar. Time to add our elaichi powder, cardamom powder. Give it a mix, stir it and turn off the heat. Our kheer, payasam is ready to be served. Let us serve it in this bowl. A delicious and yummy sweet dessert, payasam or kheer, is ready to be served. Serve hot. Happy eating.